Hello, everybody. Welcome back. All right. So, what we're going to be talking about is money saving tax strategies. So, I got my notes down here. It's going to be about six strategies in which that I am going to be talking to you about that you can utilize when it comes to taxes and saving on your taxes. Okay, these are not these do not stop at six. Of course, there are so many other type of strategies in which you can utilize. Some may apply to you and some may not apply to you, or some may apply to somebody that you do know. But one thing that I do know is that you can utilize these particular strategies so that you can save on your taxes. Okay. So, hey, my name is Aisha Stearns. I am your tax professional. And so, what I help small business owners do is to make sure that they stop tipping Uncle Sam so that they can have more money in their bank accounts. All right. So taxes, people don't like that T word as far as they don't like the B word, which is budgeting. But it's something that we got to do. It's something that we got to do on a monthly basis when it comes to budgeting. It's something that we have to do on a yearly basis. But then also bookkeeping as well. There go another B word. Something that we have to do as well on a monthly basis. Because if you don't keep up with your books, how are you going to be able to save when it comes to your taxes? Everybody know that this happens every year. Every year, you're going to have to file your taxes. So why not use these tax strategies right now? Even though April 15th has already passed, some of y'all have done extensions and have until October. But guess what? We already about to be in July? You see how time is just flying so by? It just seems like it's just flying by. I thought it was just really at the beginning of the year, and now we in July. We're like halfway into the summertime. So, anywho, I'm not going to prolong this live because you know I don't like to be around y'all long. I like to be short and sweet and to the point. All right. So, money saving tax strategies. Okay. So, one thing that you can use to strategize is to file electronically. Now, some of y'all think that, oh, well, duh, but you will have a lot of people who still file paper. And if you're going to file paper, you might as well get a receipt saying that it has been received, but trusting the United States Postal Service or FedEx or UPS, things can get lost in the mail. And so when you do it electronically, you know that it's going to be sent and it's going to be done. Now, for my people who have returns to where it might be fraudulent, meaning that, you know, somebody unfortunately stole your identity and you have to submit it by paper, that's a different story. But you're going to have to come to a place to where you're going to do this thing electronically. Let's get out of the dinosaur age and come to the new age in a good way. Not all new age is good, but to the new age in a good way. So filing electronically is much more quicker. It's much more faster. I have seen to where when you hit that transmit button, it depends on the traffic that's coming in. It can be accepted within a couple of minutes, right? So file electronically. That's a strategy in which that you can utilize to save so that you know that it's going to be done in a timely manner. Another one, how you can use this particular tax strategy in order to save on your taxes is to prepare for retirement. Okay, so I'm not too fond of 401ks, and I know that's a different topic all by itself, but when it comes to IRAs, that's for the individuals that don't or that doesn't have an employer that provides a 401k, or you have your business owners that don't have a 401k, because 401k normally comes from an employer where you work for somebody as a W-2 worker, whereas you being self-employed or you being a 1099, you don't do 401ks, you do IRAs. So I know that there is a particular number. I'm not sure what that number is off the top of my head, but there's a particular number in which that you can input into your IRA, that you can input into your Roth, that it is tax free. So make sure that you're using that to the max so that you don't have to pay taxes on that. That's going to allow you to qualify for a particular deduction when it comes to your income. Now, another tax strategy in which that you can utilize to save money on your taxes is children. Okay, so I know that it's called consider child rendering credits. So you have the earned income tax credit, you have the child tax credit, and you have a credit to where if your child went to daycare, you can put that on your taxes. I have done many taxes with parents that claim the what do they call it, daycare, claim the daycare on their tax return. So that does give you a big boost, not big, but a little big boost when it comes to getting that particular credit. So know about that. So if you got kids and you got them going to daycare, or even if it's like a daycare facility where they have a 10, or if it's a daycare facility where they do it at home, it's still a daycare and it still qualifies, okay? Another tax strategy in which that you can utilize to save money on your taxes is be a student. So I've had students that have came to me that was in school for at least half a year, and they put that I think it's called a 1099-T, if I'm not mistaken. They put that on their tax return, and so I think it's called the American tax credit or something like that. It has something with American on it. It asks these particular questions when you input into the system, and then it generates like, it just depends on how much you actually paid. Like one time I did someone's taxes and I think they got like 2,800, just off of being a student. You can claim your books. You can claim all this stuff on your taxes. So if you are a student, you can save money with this particular tax strategy, okay? Oh, here it is. It's the lifetime learning credit, the Hope credit, and I think it's one that has American on it. I know I'm not tripping. Another one, the fifth strategy in which that you can utilize to save money on your taxes is to profit from self-improvement. So even though this is not a big boost, but this is like a little boost more so, you can claim your medical costs. If you go to the doctor, if you've gotten braces, acupuncture, eyeglasses, anything to do with medical, dental, and stuff like that, you can claim those particular things on your taxes. You might not see a bigger of a boost, but if you want to itemize that particular deduction, you can. And then the last one, but there's a whole bunch of different strategies out there, but this one is another strategy in which that you can use in order to save money on your taxes, which is to profit from your home improvement. So when it comes to energy saving, when it comes to the solar panels, you can use these particular credits. Now, let me tell you something, because the IRS been different this year. What I have learned and what I have seen is that sometimes, the key word is sometimes, when you use these particular credits on your tax return that you're claiming it on, it might cause a delay and they might ask for proof. Okay. What you have to realize is that when you file your taxes, the IRS is kind of using the honor system that what you put on your return, you're telling the truth, and this is what actually happened, and all this and all of that good stuff, right? But when it comes to a time to where, because usually they have majority of the information, but some of the information in which that they don't have, that's when they ask for proof. And so sometimes, when they don't have that particular proof, they will reach out to you via mail and ask for that proof. Okay, via mail, and they ask for that proof. So sometimes when you claim these credits, it might cause a delay because they're really wanting that proof. But you have to wait on the letter, and that's what people get kind of fidgety with, is because they're already waiting and they don't want to wait any longer. And so they just give up and they amend their tax return, take it off, whatever case may be. But if you legitimately qualify for this tax credit, well, why would you amend? Why would you take it off? You get what I'm saying? They might ask for proof, they might not ask for proof. But if they need that proof, provide it. Unfortunately, if you can't provide it, just amend your tax return and that's it. So hope y'all enjoyed. I told y'all gonna be short and sweet. I think I'll be a little bit too short and sweet. So let's go back over the strategies. So these strategies in which that you can utilize to save money on your taxes is file electronically, prepare for retirement, consider child credits, be a student, profit from self-improvement, and profit from home improvement. Okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed those particular tax strategies. That's about it, okay? So I guess I'll tune in. It's not no guess, but I'll tune in next time, which is Thursday, and talk about some more things in which that you can utilize in order to save money, to put more money into your pockets, because it's time to stop tipping Uncle Sam. We don't want to give that dude no more money. Like, seriously. All right. So anyhow, I'm about to get up on out of here, and I hope y'all have a good day. Okay. All right. Bye.